I think that if I think it's not up to them to amend state legislation. I think state legislation is up to the state to amend, and that if they want to change something, that they have to do it through, like the governor said, through court proceedings.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, I'm just gonna tell you right now, we got Nino 2.0 up in that room with Michael.
I mean, this is more of what I've already
No,
warned
as
you
in
about. This
like,
is the
no,
same.
I went into that room genuinely like, okay, let's have a conversation. You know, we don't need to do any contests or anything like that. But then, you know what I got? He literally said, "Do your fucking job."
Well, this is more along the lines of the Concord 2025. They're going to try and
Listen,
take
I
this
I
county
understand
away
that,
from
but
us.
I gotta go write all this shit up right now. We'll talk about it later.
There's more, but there's more.
Yeah, I agree. There's more, man, but we gotta deal with
There's
what's
more for
in
that.
front of
There's
us.
more for that impeachment.
Yeah, later. Dude, even Danielson was not on. Nobody had our back in that room, man. I thought we were good with Danielson. He's not good with us.
Yo.
Hello, Kian. Can I meet you at the Marshal Office Observatory in like 15 minutes? Sure,
brother, no worries.
All right, sounds good.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okie dokie, man. Okie dokie. I guess let's run this up, shall we? We got two things. That was crazy. Hello? Shift button? I'm not impeaching the mayor, by the way. I'm impeaching the deputy mayor. Oh, Risa Berry. Well, actually, we need to go through every member of his cabinet and impeach them all. So, I don't think it's just Risa Berry. Bam, bam, bam. Okie dokie, Mr. Jones. Let's go to an impeachment on the docket so I can get the format. Debated by Danielson. Wait, Danielson debated us? I don't know, but Danielson didn't have a fucking back, dude. Yeah, we're doing it before it gets made legislation. We're also going to be contesting that same legislation, so. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, so just do subject. Risa Berry. You know what the DOJ are going to do about this? They're going to be like, don't worry, legislation is going to be in place to sort this whole issue out. Dismissed. Presented by Richard Dog. Uh-oh. That's no good. What a lovely start to the relationship between the Los Santos County Mayor's office and the San Andreas State Marshal. Right, we need to check all of them really quick. So, Risa Berry. Okay. Risa Berry, criminal history down to a compass, robbery of security firm. And there's just one little extra on the bottom. Okie dokie. Risa Berry. Risa Berry. There we go. Alright, who else? Andre Tyson. Wait, this guy? A member of the bowlers? There's no way. Okay, he's not. He's not on the cabinet. Okay. I was gonna fucking say, man. I was gonna fucking say. Remedy Creed. Is she?
Slap that bitch.
Hey man, holding people in the government accountable is breaking my immersion. Please stop.
I think with the 41 months,
Sock22
dude. Remedy's not on the cabinet. Helios? I don't think Helios is a criminal. Helios is a good egg. But Helios is mayoral staff. Yeah, that's confirmed. Let's write that down. Helios. Jaina? I don't think Jaina's got a record, but just in case she went postal. Nope. No fit. Risa Berry, Quinton. Yeah. It's just Risa. I thought there was more. I genuinely thought there was more. Does Risa have like a Ellis, like a tag? Just deputy mayor. Yep. So. Remember when someone got a 9 violent felony and almost got 5 for the council? Yeah, man. Yep. We got in a very different direction. A misdemeanor. And he's got nothing. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. There was another guy in that room, but I didn't recognize him. Mayor. Oh yeah, Charles Danger. Hubert de Galloway. I don't think either of those. Nope. Who the fuck is this guy? Wait, what the fuck? This guy only just existed. Is this a flown-in cabinet member? Everything he has on his record is from July. Okay. And who's the other one? Charles Danger. Alright, it's just Risa Berry, innit? Just Risa Berry. Risa Berry is currently employed and acting government employee appointed by Mayor Michael Brazil. in the Los Santos mayoral cabinet. How many felonies does she have? Do I count them? She hasn't got a crazy amount. Criminal use is a misdemeanor. Yes. Gang-related shooting times 4. All right, so that's 4. Get my calculator out. 4 plus. Class 2s, definitely. That's 11. 11 is class 1 firearm. Yep. So 4, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. 16. And put them. Yep. Okay, I miscounted there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. With security firm. Security firm. Yep. 21 explosive. I had hope explosive is. I miscounted. I miscounted. 11. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Cocaine? Cocaine would make 25. Okay, so it's 24. 24 felonies, yeah. On her record, though. That's not going too great. The impeachment, whatever the fuck it is, the impeachments and authority conduct review, and authority conduct review legislation. What's going on right now?
I'm coming to you, Chaos. I'm going to be above you, Chaos, on your top left.
Yeah, he's under the radio tower. Under the radio tower.
Confirm. Hold the peak
Yeah,
down.
hide on him right here with the solar panels.
I'm with you, babe.
Let's go see McNaughty.
I'm to your east.
On the top.
Good job.
You can go. Steve, you can go.
He's down below. He's down below on the very southern side, I believe. Oh, that's a cop. That's a cop. Never mind. Might be clear?
The last guy was shooting from the north us on the stairs.
We got everyone down on the north, I believe. He might have just... Alright, I need the unit to Maeve, get to airborne. I'm going to run back up. We're going to clear.
Well, let's not drive past that way.
The top of the stairs that ran up is down. I found one that looks exactly like it was down.
Okay, let me count. I have 2 suspects here on my side. How many guys have?
Go
on the west side first.
Go ahead. Let's get you the airborne to do it that way.
Am I shooting right now?
Sorry, that was us on the...
Southern side seems clear.
Jesus. Let's not listen to the death on the radio. I'm coming for you guys. I'm coming. Just kidding. Eee. Wait, no, you're on duty, I wonder. I don't see a blip up here, so I don't think so. No, I don't see him. Listen, regardless of whatever they're chatting about with SASM legislation, as long as we actually get a director and it isn't something stupid, I'll be happy. Is Mano even here? It's a lot to ask, yeah, at this point. I don't think he's here. Yes, and all I'm saying is, if you're voted into office and you have to recite the amount of people that voted for you, I think you got bigger issues, you know. Not sure the mayor's realized letting gang members on the council makes it easier for PD to narrow down who they're chatting with in regards to possible corruption versus total clean person. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I just think it's kind of stupid. I'm being the fucking the limit test, I think, for the reality of like, it's getting a little bit too close to home with like mayors being in being in position, sorry, not mayors, like felons being in positions of power, you know what I mean? Just getting a little bit too close to home, and I'm just limit testing, being like, this is a bad idea. Yeah, I wonder if I wonder how much, or if any of I wonder if Bestie's paid Michael anything to to be on the cabinet. The impeachment and authority conduct review legislation. The reason for impeachment is as follows. Felony criminal conviction. We found that if we go through the due process of being convicted in the court of law, to include being convicted by the court of San Andreas or pleading ultimate guilt to a peace officer. Just in case they ask. Right there. I need some music. That's about part 2. I mean, if those are the people legislating the San Andreas State Marshals, I do not expect to be voted in, man. What, aren't we protesting? Someone said on Twitter. I didn't realize what one I just clicked on. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I wasn't even looking at guilty. I was looking at fucking warrant. Okay, I'm looking at the right place now. I'm just looking to things better than the US. Listen, it's not very difficult to do things better than the US did. Let's not get political about it, you know. Whistleblower part 2. You really want Whistleblower part 2? Oh no. My MDT has gone. Goodbye. My whole fucking thing. What is going on here? I think I've got to quit. I'm stuck. I gotta reload. Oh! Well, we have some reading to do. 2 minutes ago, chat. 2 minutes. Good timing. Bear with me. Read music for this. Bill. State Marshal's Director Appointment and Oversight Amendment. This is gonna be a good read. I can feel it. Purpose: to ensure the stability, leadership, and operational effectiveness of the San Andreas State Marshals, the bill amend existing legislation to establish a clear, collaborative, and democratic process for appointing and removing the director of the Marshals and establishing a consistent source of revenue to the department. This process addresses recent operational stagnation due to the absence of a director and funding, and reinforces accountability to both the legislative and public mechanisms. Where's the IA for the IA, chat? Hold on. Reloading in. Constitutional justifications. This amendment is proposed under the authority granted to the legislative bodies of San Andreas as per the Constitution, which allows for the governance and oversight of public institutions through cooperative legislative action. The Constitution empowers county governments, the DOJ, and state-level agencies such as the San Andreas Medical Authority to enact legislation in areas affecting public service, justice, and public safety. Implementation. Section 1. Enactment. This bill hereby enacts the State Marshal's Director Appointment and Oversight Amendment, which shall be appended to the legislation governing the San Andreas State Marshals. Scope. This amendment applies exclusively to the department funding and the appointment, oversight, and removal of the director of the San Andreas State Marshals. It shall ensure complete and existing operational framework of the SASM and supersede any conflicting clauses regarding the director's appointment or tenure. Section 3. Appointment procedure. The director of the San Andreas State Marshals shall be appointed through a vote among the following legislative authorities. The Ellis County Mayor, the Blaine County Mayor, the Department of Justice, the San Andreas Medical Authority. Each authority shall cast one vote. Each appointment shall require a 3/4 majority, i.e. the affirmative vote of 3 out of 4 authorities. If consensus cannot be reached within 7 days of the nomination period, each authority may nominate one candidate. The nominated candidate should be placed on a public ballot. Okay. All right, that's interesting. Interesting. Okay. The public vote should be conducted and overseen by the Department of Justice and remain open for 3 days. The candidate receiving the highest number of votes should be appointed as director. Section 4. Hold on, let me get in the server. So if McNaughty turns up. The candidate receiving the highest number of votes should be appointed as director. Section 4, removal procedure. The director of the Marshals may be removed by a 3/4 vote of non-confidence by the same 4 legislative authorities. The director may also be removed by any other lawful process applicable to public office, including but not limited to impeachment proceedings, authority conduct review, judicial ruling on criminal charges, misconduct, or other ineligibility. The budget pipeline. The San Andreas state must receive 5% proceeds of all fines issued in Ellis County, Blaine County, otherwise in the state of San Andreas. Okay. As well, the DOJ portion of proceeds will be 70% in all jurisdictions. No change will be made to the proceeds received by counties or other law enforcement departments. Section 6, oversight provision. While the San Andreas state marshals are oversight for the judiciary and the DOJ, this check and balance works bilaterally. Justices of the Department of Justice shall maintain access to marshal reports in order to verify the veracity of evidence contained for judicial proceedings and FOIA denials. Section 7, implementation. This legislation is to take effect immediately upon passage. Any interim or acting director may continue to serve until the new appointment procedures conclude. Signed, Michael Rosell. Damn. Oh, my chat just disconnected. Well, I'm sure that will go well. So, yeah, I definitely trust all of the justices. And yeah, there's nothing basically per the appointment procedure. Carmine Costello could be appointed as the director. Risa Berry could be appointed as the director. The Faceless could be appointed as the director. There is absolutely nothing stopping that. Oh my god. What is that 911? I'm gonna ocean up this dead cop, costing me gas, dragging his cups into down. And to fly in the governor. No, I don't like flying in the governor, man. We couldn't do it on our own. But that's, to be honest, that was what I would say at that meeting if I had said anything, because I don't necessarily want to be the director, but I also don't want some fucking lunatic as my director either. Let's be honest. So just to hold on, what did it say? What was the last bit again? This oversight provision. While the Senator and DOJ. Wait, hold on a second. I see why you mentioned the governor. The DOJ have no oversight on the Senator State Marshals, and that was per the governor. So why are they now getting oversight? Hold on a second. Wasn't it literally written at the bottom? Last amended by Justice Murray Falconer to remove any DOJ oversight from the DOC or SASM. Who do I even call about that? I'm trying to think who. Michael Rosell is not gonna pick up the phone. He was at that meeting. Just tweet that. We could. That's funny, dude. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Using official processes to contest legislation and other aspects of the legal system is not included in this charge. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. I don't know who this was. Where is fucking... Where's McNaughty? Definitely not here, is he? I'll text Grayson. Be like, whenever you finish the meeting, call me. Whenever you finish in the echo chamber, call me. McNaughty, you good?
Hello?
Hey, you good?
Wow, gay car. A gar.
What?
Thanks. You will not believe the morning I just had, Dark.
You okay?
So I was driving super legally and within the speed limit up in Toledo to get to the south. And, I took a corner super legally and definitely not a racer's line in a car I shouldn't have. And then crashed into a fence. And while I was laying there, a local in driving a tractor kidnapped my ass.
That was you?
Yes.
Oh no.
From Union Road and Sonora all the way down to Elgin on the highway. Just
Oh my
dump my ass
God,
off and help about me.
McNaughty.
I'm on the way. I am on the way.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I didn't say my thing. So it says there's going to be an amendment to this legislation. So I appreciate them not just doing it again. Yeah. Do. This legislation fulfills the state's mandate. Interesting. I think Gunnar would say. I wonder if he's read it. He's around though. I want to have this conversation with Nolan. I need to finish this impeachment. And then I need to go fucking spend $250,000 on a contester. The issue is half of the justices were in that room who disagreed with me. You know? So are the other 50% also gonna disagree? I doubt it. I'm not gonna do it like this, actually. What's my state ID? 1588. 2846. Oi, oi, oi. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if we had any guilty pleas just to make this easy. I don't think it's necessary, but... And whether she's been on the docket as well. I don't think she pleads guilty. Down, 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 down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Dude, holy shit. I potentially here gonna. I think Nino's absolutely still involved, dude. 100%. Nope, here we go. She done any court cases lately? Let's have a look. Damn. No. Bear with me. Where the hell is McNaughty, man? There he is, talk of the devil. Well, well, well.
Yeah, I'm here for my dick appointment.
Come on inside, though.
Jeez. Someone's got a case of the Mondays.
Listen, you don't want to know the morning I've had, though.
Oh, that good?
I'll explain inside. Come on. It's not, you don't have to be scared, Dick. And
You're just standing in my fucking way, Dick.
it's just a metal detector,
Oh,
man.
Jesus. You were just standing in my way.
Oh,
I'm a big guy. I'm 9'5". I bench 400. I'm a big guy.
You're 9'5"?
Yeah.
95
I know it's hard to
centimeters? Yeah, that makes
I know it's hard to tell all the way down there, Dick.
Okay, come on, man. All right, take a seat. Any seat you want.
What?
We got a
This
good
is not-
variety.
I don't think I've ever been in here.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it's got character. I think I'll take middle one.
They're very comfortable.
Yeah, very. I can tell.
We don't have a budget, as you can tell.
How do you not have a budget?
Well, hold on. We might in 3 days. Because the mayor's office... Sorry. The mayor's office has just proposed an amendment to our San Andreas State Marshal's legislation.
Oh, fun? Question mark.
They will appoint they will appoint the director between the 1 vote for each legislative authority. So 1 vote for LS County, 1 vote for Blaine County, 1 vote for the DOJ, and 1 vote for SAMA. And they will appoint their own accountability. And I guess there's no restriction on who that can be. So it could be anybody. No prior experience needed there. And as long as 3 out of 4 of them agree, then that person is then the director.
So they want to appoint the person that would basically investigate them.
Correct.
That seems backwards.
Yeah.
That what?
I gotta reread this. Hold on. It's literally just been posted. Following a meeting between all the legislative authorities, in which the new mayor of Los Santos County told me to do my fucking job. But so that went well. Let me just.
It still has to be reviewed by a judge, and it's still viewed as constitutional, right?
Yeah, but the DOJ was in the room. Like 2 of the justices were in the room when this was being discussed. I did ask to be there, and I was like, "Can I be present for this? I'm the interim director," and they were like, "No." So
But
that's cool.
I mean, that implies if both mayors agree, then you're already out of luck.
I don't care about being the director. Let me put that forward. I don't care as long as we get a director. But the issue with this is that it could be Kyle Pratt. It could be literally anybody. The DOJ has got a brain, and the SAMA director, Angela, has got a brain, but I'd be worried about, how much she's going to fight on it, So we'll see. But then those 2, I genuinely believe that Nino's got a hand coming out their mouth from their arse. Like bloody puppet shit. Anyway, so yeah, that was my meeting. I went to see them because I went to contest, or not contest, I just wanted to have a chat because I disagreed with the legislation they're proposing, which says that felons can be on mayoral cabinets. So I didn't like that. So I said, that's a bad idea. Which is when I got told to do my fucking job. And then the second bit was, they've got an idea that whenever a mayor steps down, that the cabinet that's remaining votes the next mayor in. So in other words, like if Nino was
nepotism, cool.
So yeah, I said that's a bad idea too. Why don't we just have another vote? And even the DOJ said no to that. So yeah, I basically got told to piss off. It was great. Yeah. So how's your day going?
I got kidnapped and threatened to be tortured by some hick on a tractor.
That's
so
true. That's true.
I would rather live what happened to me 20 times over than 5 seconds of what you just had to go through, brother.
Yeah, it was lovely.
My only thing I've had to, well, obviously when I was arguing with Huntley about why taking Blaine County Department's income is a bad idea, but
oh, can I take this? This is kind of important.
Sure, go ahead.
Hello,
that could have gone better. How are you doing?
That could have gone better. I agree.
It could have gone better.
Yeah, that was
I got tense out of nowhere.
Yeah, I appreciate the ambush there, Mr. Grace.
I mean, come on.
You threw me right under the bus, man.
You use my name more than you used your name. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, okay.
But I didn't know which way that was going.
I didn't expect that. I'll tell you what. I was trying to be cordial and polite and all that, but I guess it was for one-way street.
What's
so
up?
this new just to check, you're at the meeting.
Yeah, the meeting just ended. Yes.
Okay, and no one's eavesdropping.
No, I'm in a silenced room that nobody
Thank
can get into
God.
unless they're a judge.
Okay. The new state marshal appointment legislation has just been
Mhm.
posted to the docket. I mean, I have my concerns with it anyway, but one of the I think important concerns is the last line about the justice oversight.
Mhm.
And I guess my concern is that the governor specifically severed us from the DOJ to remove the DOJ oversight.
It's got nothing to do with the oversight of the marshals doing their job. It's about codifying an ability to verify evidence when it goes to court. It's the same way that we have access to police reports, right? We don't look at them. Like, I don't spend my days in the MDT going through.
How do I know? How do anybody know that?
Because we'd be shit at our jobs if that's what we did, right? If I was going through incidents and reports day by day, then I wouldn't be able to be a neutral arbiter when those things go to court, right? I'm going to tell you, Richard, I don't open anything unless it's going to court. But when it goes to court, I've got to have access to that shit. It's the only way it works.
Can we just give them to you? Or?
I mean, there's a reason we have access to PD reports and stuff. Because the thing, like FOIA denials, all this thing, dude, like, the whole reason that the FOIA system got changed in the first place was because the marshals were denying FOIAs, right? I was a marshal at the time. It's the Nino and Pred shit, right? When they were requesting all incidents in the past 3 months.
Oh yeah.
You remember that shit? Like, that's it. It's just that, man. It's just about fucking being able to open it when we need to open it.
Wait, and again, I know you don't like me doing this, but I'll say two things. One, we're talking about oversight, and how do we know as marshals that the justices are not reading our reports about potential justices and telling other justices? That's my issue.
Okay, straight up, you know the restrictions I've always performed my duties under, and I'm telling you flat out, if I knew that was happening, I'd impeach them myself. Like, I just would. I don't think that's what this job should be. I think that's gross. I think it's an abuse of power that is non-commensurate with, actually just doing the job. I think the job needs to be the job, and you should be fucking squeaky clean, and if you're not, then you shouldn't be doing the job.
So then why is that same expectation not given to us?
Because it isn't.
But why?
Okay, so we're talking about access for the, as far as I'm concerned, only the justices, right? It shouldn't be the magistrates. We've already seen that can fail. It shouldn't be the appointed judges. It should literally be just the top end. The thing is, if we just give you, every deputy you hire, every first day cadet you hire, those kind of, it's not the way it works. I was in the marshals. I saw marshals there that couldn't be trusted like that.
I've seen judges that can't be trusted like that.
Yeah, and we got rid of them, didn't we? Hopefully. Anybody left? Because if there is, we should get rid of them too.
And what happens if another barrack situation happens? Come back in
What
January.
do you mean another barrack?
When he got kidnapped and forced to release information from the NDT?
And if you got kidnapped and forced to release information from the NDT?
My point is, I think the information that we have is very important, and I'm trying to limit access and limit leaks, which I think is a priority.
Yeah, but my priority is due process and the validity of court cases going forward and the veracity of evidence contained within reports. That's my goal, right? My goal is the stability and integrity of the state based on court cases, and how's the best way to do that? There'll be checks and balances on both ends, Richard. There can't be. Here's the thing: you guys are there to investigate us, 100%, right? If there's any even a whiff, I don't care if it's even reasonable suspicion. If it's even suspicion, right? You guys should be investigating 100%. But there's got to be checks and balances on both ends. It's the only way a democracy works. I get it. I understand why you want privacy and security, right? I get it. But like straight up, I wouldn't expect that to go beyond the justices. And if you can't trust the justices, you should be impeaching them.
listen, at the end of the day, my trust is unimportant, right? But my opinion on anybody is unimportant. What is important is the fact that if someone has access to a report, there is an opportunity for them to leak it, and the stuff that we deal with is state level threats, right? So
Yes.
that's my worry. That's my concern. And if I leave it open to even 4 more people, then should have access, that is a big hole in my investigation that could literally get people killed. But you understand that?
Yeah, I get it. I understand that. I think there's some risk to life with being a law enforcement officer, regardless of where it is, right? The same way. But on the other hand, I think that, the threat to democracy, the threat to the justice system, the threat to due process is my concern. It's a bit more esoteric, it's a bit more philosophical, but that is literally my concern, and that's what I've got to fight. I've got to make sure people get a fair trial, and the marshals are there to investigate and push the biggest court cases. Those court cases need to be fair, which means there needs to be some kind of oversight. There needs to be some kind of way to, verify and check the veracity of the evidence. And then also, we've seen multiple times where the marshals have, been politically swayed. I'm going to be straight. Like, and yes, it was a different era and it was a different situation, but individuals are individuals and they are not beyond reproach.
Sorry, who's politically swayed?
I mean, the political sway that was obvious while Angel was the director and also a justice and was leading investigations into her ex-husband.
Okay, yeah, I agree. It was a different time. I think
It was a different time, but like this is it, right? It's like no matter, like I tell everybody this. I think Angel was probably one of the most qualified people to be the director, and she was like fantastic director, right? And I'm not going to take that away from her. But anybody can make mistakes when their personal shit gets involved in it, and you need somebody who's going to be a check and a balance there.
Okay. Listen, I don't know whether I agree with the whole, justices having access thing. I don't know. I mean, you tell me. Do you think the governor removed the SASM from under the DOJ for a reason?
Yes.
So do you think the governor is going to be happy that this is going against his wishes?
It's not going against his wishes at all. We've had access for months to those reports because it's not about oversight in that we tell you what to do. It's not about us being, your bosses. That's not what it is. It is literally us performing our function, our constitutionally mandated function, about protecting the safety and integrity of the state. The same way we have access to police reports. That's all it is, Richard. Not the same thing at all.
All right. Okay, that was all.
No problem, dude.
All right, thank you. You're going to be receiving. This is almost sound like a threat, but it's not. There'll be 250 grand coming your way soon, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll tell somebody to keep an eye out for it.
It's not about you, don't worry.
I'd assume it wouldn't be about me if you were telling
Yeah.
me, but okay,
Yeah.
I'll tell somebody to keep an eye on the bank account.
All right, bye-bye.
Let me know. Bye,
Damn,
dude.
dark shit.
Yeah.
Did you just bribe someone in front of me?
No, I'm impeaching somebody.
I know. I'm aware.
That would have been pretty ballsy, though.
Also, do you have something to eat?
Yes.
Thank God.
Cold ramen, but enjoy. Okay, well, I mean, given the fact that anybody could be the director potentially in like a week, you should want to have this conversation.
Oh my fucking God. Yes, I guess yes.
First,
me,
before we go anywhere, are you aware of the current status of the Blaine County Sheriff's Office?
I was aware that everyone was being demoted.
Yep.
And then they're holding interviews to see who the fuck
They
should hold.
There's a new undersheriff.
Who's the undersheriff?
Tyler Peters.
Gotcha.
For apparently it's for 2 weeks.
Why 2 weeks?
Yeah, good question. Apparently, there's an interim while he gets his feet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense.
Okay. Right. So yes. Patrol stuff. So I've been having a chat and having my own thoughts about it before I'm sure you've got some ideas too. But we do want to do it. Currently we're thinking, because we still want everyone to be on the same page. We still want everyone to have the same level of quality, regardless of whether your primary focus is going to be sitting with your head in subpoenas or whether you're going to be more active out on the streets. So I think everyone's going to come in the same as any other marshal the way we have been doing, and then we're going to probably make a certification. And the certification is going to be, they only just got shot like 10 minutes ago. So yeah, we probably think it's going to be a certification in which people who want to be more, focus on the patrol side of things can get, and then they can do that. But everyone will still have the same training. It's something extra, just like the sniper rifle certification that we're going to get, properly sorted out, and the APC and stuff like that. I said it on the phone. It's not going to be, we're not going to be the troopers. That is not at all what we're aiming for. I mean, maybe the new director will change their mind on that, but it's the idea that we want to push, and I hope you're on the same page about this, is we want, if we're going to have people like yourselves interested in the patrol side of things, it's going to be very focused patrol, right? It's not going to be responding to pings, unless it's at unless there's like a 71 Air Force Zancudo, or there's a call of a, well, I guess it wouldn't be a ping. If we get a call of a bomb at City Hall, obviously that kind of stuff in state property is going to take priority. But in general, I think the idea is that I'd like to see is you work alongside marshals like myself that are very investigative focused. And I know you're investigative focused because I remember all that stuff with Humane Labs. You were up there every day. You patrol Blaine County. You see shit all the time. Look at what happened with the faces, man. That doesn't happen to anybody. That happens to people who piss them off because they keep finding shit. So it's very much like, let's say the faceless case, right? We've been actively working that. If we get a cop like yourself who wants to be a marshal, we get him through the normal process of being a marshal. And once, they're at the level, you get the certification, you can go do all your normal patrol stuff. But like, you'd be working with the lead on that case, and they'd put you on a targeted patrol that might be going to Fort Zancudo, going to the Meriwether Docks, where we've seen a lot. We've been having posters put up around the city, like at senior buns with like weird faces shit on it, and I can't leak too much because you're not a marshal yet, but it would very much be like, you don't just go out there like a normal patrol with nothing in your head other than the crime happening there and then. It's you go out on patrol, you give back up to the regular cops, you go to 78s, you go to 77s, but you have that thing in the back of your mind. You have a case still in your mind about that's your job to help solve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's because I was thinking about the way I worded it there the other day, in the sense of, I think having someone like myself, anyone really that is a hyper focused patrol cop, having that almost used as a tool for a marshal that's say more investigative oriented. And I know I can investigate, but I find myself getting I guess distracted by other shit that's going on, usually getting a little too, like, not being able to aim my sights exactly where I want. But if, like, I feel like it makes more sense for Marshall to be like, hey, this is the case that I'm working on. Is there any chance you can make a note of always patrolling around here and seeing if you can find
grass,
cars,
buddy.
find whomever, like looking at that kind of shit, well, like boots on the ground kind of shit.
Exactly what I had in mind. Yeah, just right now we're very much stuck in the office and we don't get out there much. So having, those boots on the ground would be